clear path. Then right when you put on those blindfolds, oh, here comes all the objects that we're gonna pretty much fall over and get destroyed on.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Jackass stunts that didn't make it into the movie.
I'm almost feeling bad now.
For this list, we're looking at stunts that were cut from the theatrical releases of the Jackass series, but which did appear in Jackass 2.5, 3.5, and 4.5. Let us know in the comments which stunt you think should have been put into the actual movies. And we hope it goes without saying, but you should not try any of these stunts at home. Number 10. Driving Range, Jackass 2.5. Causing chaos on a golf range is par for the course for the Jackass crew, but these golfing segments didn't make it into the second movie.
Let's see this kick-ass form that you're talking about.
First off, they decide they're going to tee golf balls off of each other's bodies while a driving range is in use by people who just wanted to enjoy their afternoon.
Would you mind driving a golf ball off my friend's crotch?
They enlist one such golfer to tee a ball from Bam's crotch, since Knoxville's teeing skills are definitely not up to snuff.
Oh my God!
Once that's over with, out come Chris Pontius and Wee Man carrying some lawn chairs, ready to catch some sun on the middle of the range.
Please hit the idiots, pass it on.
The golfers are instructed to try and hit the duo with predictable but always hilarious consequences. At least they wore helmets. Number 9. Horseback Base Jumping, Jackass 3.5. It's in this movie that we're introduced to Darf, Dave England's evil alter ego that comes out when he gets especially drunk.
He's the worst of any of the guys. When he's drunk, he's the worst.
England has obviously never met Darf, but the audience is treated to some choice footage of him causing general chaos in a bar. That's where this stunt came from. It was conceived to get revenge on England for his bad behavior, with the entire crew knowing the stunt wasn't going to work. The idea is that England launches himself from the back of a horse and opens a parachute, though he's not high enough or traveling fast enough for it to do anything. He lands in the mud over and over again, and the other guys relish in it. Number 8. Cajun Obstacle Course, Jackass 2.5. The third movie gave us gems like the Electric Avenue stunt, where the guys had to make it through a corridor full of tasers. But this cut stunt from 2.5 may have been a precursor to that, albeit one far, far grosser.
On your mark, set, get, go!
They've got to make it through an alligator pit, crawl through live pigs and pig waste underneath barbed wire, and then drink a shot-sized spittoon each. Pigs, alligators, and barbed wire are to be expected from a ruthless obstacle course, but drinking spit is a bridge too far. Bam's not excited for the stunt, and neither was anybody else. And we're sure that they were even more frustrated that their efforts were relegated to the spin-off movie rather than the main one.
And the winner is Bam!
Number 7. Slip and Bowl, Jackass 3.5. As Johnny Knoxville explains, this entire stunt was just an elaborate trick.
It's just a big ruse to get all the guys in the middle of a big slippery mess so we can fly a remote control helicopter in that has paintball guns mounted on either side.
What the guys thought was a game of human bowling involving a giant water slide covered in gallons of lubricant was a way to actually shoot them all at length with an RC helicopter mounted with 2 paintball guns.
I'm Street Boy Tommy, and this is Slip and Bowl. Go!
With the boys covered in lube and unable to stand up, they're left floundering and getting ruthlessly shot up by the gunner, who is, of course, Knoxville himself. Even when the stunt is over, they still struggle to get off the slippery surface. Pontius pees on Knoxville to get his revenge. Number 6. Bed of Nails, Jackass 2.5. Jackass number 2 came hot on the tails of Wild Boys, Pontius and Steve-O's spin-off that focused largely on animal stunts.
I'm Danger Aaron. This is the Bed of Nails with snakes.
Jeff Tremaine was still inspired by the things they'd gotten up to on Wild Boys and wanted to do more similar stunts for the Jackass sequel. The boldest stunt involved somebody lying on a bed of nails with a venomous snake on his chest, surrounded by snake charmers and elephants.
Sharon, they're just cobras.
Oh God, no, not between the lights. Whoa!
Unsurprisingly, it was Aaron who got this honor because everybody else refused. It was certainly an ordeal and is easily one of the most difficult stunts Aaron had to do, making for some uncomfortable viewing.
Sad? I'm not happy.
But you like the music.
And despite all that, it didn't make the final cut. That's gotta hurt.
This is not fun. Seriously.
Number 5. The Flaming Gauntlet, Jackass 3.5. We're absolutely astonished that this stunt found its way onto the cutting room floor, given how elaborate it was and how much Steve-O went through.
I'm Steve-O, and this is the Flaming Gauntlet.
A huge rig was built in an empty warehouse featuring a balance beam, 2 pits of burning coal on either side, and 4 swinging balls also on fire. To make matters worse, they laid down steel sheets underneath the coal to protect the floor, inadvertently creating 2 massive frying pans hot enough to cook an egg. It won't surprise anybody to know that Steve-O falls from the beam onto the coal, landing himself with severe burns on his left arm and leg that sent him to a burn unit.
A normal person would probably ask for a painkiller.
Well, you got your card revoked.
Number 4. Animal Swing Set, Jackass 4.5. Dressed as a flamingo, cow, sloth, and lobster respectively, Knoxville Jasper, Dave England, and skater Nick Merlino are tasked with making their way through a deadly swing set. The others are on the swings trying to kick them off the conveyor belt carrying them, with painful results. One by one, they go flying, with Dave suffering the most. He's kicked hard by Aaron, and spins around in the air, landing on his head.
Your head totally broke your landing.
Finally, it's Merlino's turn, carrying a yoga ball.
I'm gonna clobber that crustacean.
Pontius lands a kick right on the ball, and Merlino wipes out as well, exactly as you would expect.
I'm gonna pulverize that pond.
Number 3. COVID Safety Meeting, Jackass 4.5. Just weeks after filming began for Jackass Forever, production had to shut down because of the onset of the pandemic back in March of 2020. It wasn't until October that filming was able to resume, and Knoxville had the bright idea to stage a prank on the very first day back on set, under the guise of a COVID compliance meeting.
This is Don, our COVID safety officer for today. He will be running the guys through some safety precautions while on set, and man, I just hope it goes well.
The guys are all gathered around a table, ready to learn about how to stay safe and protected from the virus when the table explodes.
Here to help implement the standards by the CDC to help you keep you guys safe. So we want to keep the crew.
An entire bouncy castle was planted underneath it, which rapidly inflates and knocks them all back.
Thought the world was ending for a second.
Number 2. Big game hunting, Jackass 4.5.
Might be the diphtheria talking, but they look rather delicious.
Another animal-themed bit. This time, half the guys are dressed up as big game hunters, while Preston, Zach, and Wee Man are the elephants.
Got one.
They've got with them a gigantic gun loaded with tennis balls, firing them at a very high speed. This is one time when the pain becomes too much for the participants, notably Preston, who gets badly injured by one of the tennis balls.
Preston's good to go.
Preston, you're good, right?
Man, I don't know, Jeff. It's starting to swell up.
Because Tremaine insisted Preston was good to carry on even when he wasn't, Knoxville turns the gun on him and hits him in the back.
Move the camera.
Hey, Joe, show them where the elephants need to be on this side of the pond.
It only gets worse for Preston, though, as later on in the movie, tennis pro Shannon Gibbs hits him in the exact same spot. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Blindfold Race, Jackass 4.5. It may not be the most bombastic or complicated stunt the Jackass crew's ever pulled off, but its genius lies in its simplicity.
I didn't expect anything to be in that runway at all.
Half a dozen of the guys are blindfolded and asked to compete in an easy enough race on an open field. Of course, though, it's never easy on this set. As soon as they can't see what's going on, the others descend to place obstacles in their way. And we see them all trip and fall over and over again on all manner of things, including some of the others. Poopies is the clear winner. But what makes this stunt so great is the sense of camaraderie. The whole cast is in this together, the way it's always been.
This way, follow my voice.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.